Oft have I, Thoth the Atlantean, dreamed of the once great Atlantis, lost now in the depths of time, buried beneath the ages that have passed into the night. Atlantis, a land that shone with beauty and wisdom, a beacon of light in a world now forgotten. Aeon upon aeon it existed in splendor, ruling the earth and the heavens above. Mighty were the people of Atlantis, lords of the earth, rulers of the nations, and masters of wisdom. In the days of Atlantis, there was a great being who stood above all others, the master of Unal, the keeper of the way, the light of the earth. He was not like other men. He came from a cycle far beyond ours, living among men, but not of them, a son of a higher cycle, far advanced beyond the children of earth. His name was Horlet, and he held the key to wisdom, guiding the people of Atlantis toward the light. Know this, O man, Horlet was not one of the children of men, though he walked among them. Far in the past, when Atlantis first rose to power, he appeared with the key of wisdom, showing mankind the way to the light. He led the people in mastering darkness, guiding their souls toward heights where they could become one with the light. The divisions of Atlantis. Horlet divided the kingdoms of Atlantis into 10 regions, each ruled by a child of men. Upon another kingdom, he built his great temple, a temple not made by human hands, but formed from the ether, called into being by the power of the mind. From the formless ether, Horlet shaped the temple using the primal forces of creation, molding it through the power of Itolan, bringing forth form from the void. The temple, though dark as space-time itself, was filled with the essence of light at its core. Mile upon mile, it covered the island, a vast and powerful structure born of the mind's mastery over the ether. Within this temple, Horlet created great chambers, filling them with forms and wisdom called forth from the ether and his mind. Horlet himself remained formless within the temple, though he took the shape of man. He dwelt among the people, but he was not of them, an eternal being, different from the children of men. The 3 messengers. From among the people, Horlet chose 3 to serve as his gateway, his connection to the children of Atlantis. These 3 were messengers, carrying his wisdom to the kings of men. They were taught by Horlet, gaining deep understanding, so that they could act as teachers to the children of men, spreading light across the land. Each was instructed for 15 years, for only through such learning could they bring the light to others. In time, the temple became a dwelling place for the master of men, a sanctuary of wisdom for those chosen to lead Atlantis. My journey to the light. I, Thoth, sought wisdom from the time of my youth. I journeyed in darkness and light, seeking knowledge across the land. After much striving, I was brought before one of the 3 messengers, who, seeing my dedication, led me to the dweller of the temple. He called me from darkness into light, leading me before the great fire deep within the temple, where the dweller sat upon his throne. When I knelt before the dweller, I felt the waves of light and wisdom flow through me. His voice spoke with great power. O darkness, come into the light. You have long sought the path, and now you have risen from darkness. Your soul is freed from the bondage of night, and you shall dwell here as one of my children, keeper of wisdom and records, an instrument of the light. From that moment, I was made a guardian of wisdom. The dweller entrusted me with the secrets of the ages and commanded me to preserve them through the coming darkness, so that the light would not be lost. I asked for more wisdom, and the dweller promised that I would live through the ages, my knowledge growing ever greater, hidden until the time when the light would be needed again. The fall of Atlantis. I lived long in the temple, learning the paths to the star planes and the secrets of the earth. I learned the law that balances the world, the mysteries of the halls of Amenti, and the knowledge that everything is part of the all. Through the ages, I grew in wisdom, understanding that the universe is boundless, ever expanding, and greater than all we know. But as Atlantis grew in power, darkness crept in. Some who had risen to great heights fell into pride, becoming arrogant in their knowledge. They sought to gain ever more power by opening gateways to the lower realms, attempting to draw knowledge from forbidden places. Yet they did not understand that without balance, those who descend below can become bound by the very darkness they seek to control. The Atlanteans, in their pride, opened pathways that should have remained closed, unleashing forces beyond their control. The Dweller, all-seeing in his temple, witnessed their folly from afar. He knew that the gateway they had opened would bring great woe to the earth. Quickly, he returned from his Agwanti, a state of deep contemplation, summoning his 3 mighty messengers. With their power, they shattered the world to prevent further destruction. The Dweller descended deep beneath the earth to the halls of Amenti, calling upon the powers of the 7 lords to shift the balance of the earth. Under their command, Atlantis was sunk beneath the waves, and the gateway to the lower realms was closed. All of the islands were shattered, save for Unal, the island of the sons of the Dweller, which was preserved to continue the work of teaching the children of men. My role in preserving the wisdom. After the destruction of Atlantis, the Dweller called me before him. He gave me commands to preserve the wisdom of Atlantis, telling me to take all my records, all my magic, and flee to the land of the children of Chem. He said, "You, Thoth, shall be a light through the ages, hidden yet found by those who seek enlightenment." I gathered the sons of Atlantis, and together we fled in a spaceship, carrying with us the records and wisdom of the sunken land. We rose high above the temple as Atlantis sank beneath the waves, and we fled to the land of Chem, where I conquered and taught the people, raising them up to the light. There, beneath the rocks, I buried my spaceship, waiting for the day when man would be ready to rediscover it. I built a marker over the ship, in the form of a lion with the face of a man, so that future generations might find it when the time is right. A warning for the future. Know this, O man, far in the future, invaders will come from the deep. When that day comes, those with wisdom must awaken and bring forth my ship, for it holds the power to defend the earth. The secret lies buried beneath the marker, waiting to be uncovered by those who seek the truth. I have given you the key, O man. In the pyramid I built, deep within the passage that ends in a wall, lies the gateway to life. Use the key of the 7, and the path will open before you. Now I have shared my wisdom with you. Follow the pathway I have shown, and solve the secrets I have left behind. The way is clear to those who seek the light. In this chapter, I, Thoth, have explained the rise and fall of Atlantis, the role of the Dweller, and the catastrophic consequences of pride and misuse of knowledge. Atlantis was a place of great wisdom, but its downfall came when its people opened forbidden gateways to the lower realms. The Dweller acted swiftly to prevent further destruction, sinking Atlantis beneath the waves. I, Thoth, was tasked with preserving the wisdom of Atlantis and guiding future generations. The key to this wisdom is hidden in the pyramid, waiting to be uncovered by those who are ready.